Hello and welcome back for another saxophone tutorial from Nottingham Music Excellence. So I'm going to play another piece from the Grade 3 saxophone book today, and this is called CARO MIO BEN, translated as My Dear Beloved. Now I'll tell you what, ABRSM pieces do not get any nicer than this. This is one of the most beautiful pieces that I've played in the book. It really is lovely. It's not originally a saxophone piece, of course, it is an aria, but I think this is a really lovely piece to play. So if you're playing this for grade 3, I think you want to make a really good job of it. So I'm going to play the music and then give you some words of wisdom on the detail of the music, and then I'm going to allow you to play along with the piano accompaniment all by yourself. So get your saxophone ready, get your Bluetooth speaker out. I hope you enjoy the video. Here we go. Okay, so you've heard the music. Let's say a few words about some of the detail of the music and what you need to bring out to make this sound really awesome. So I think with this being an aria, I think that automatically gives you a bit of kind of, how should we say, singer's license. Not to mess about with the tempo, but it just gives you a bit of elasticity, I think. You know, not necessarily to play around with it, but it's certainly not like a strict tempo one like the one I just played for A2, the Tower Hill. This is certainly a different kind of piece completely. Having said that, I still think you need to know really well how this fits with the piano, and just know each time you come in after the piano plays there a little bit, just need to really sort of place your next phrase with poise and elegance. So this piece will certainly suit those players that make a nice sound. You know, perhaps you've got a Yamaha saxophone and a nice Yamaha sort of mouthpiece with a Van Doren reed on there. And if you make a nice sound, I think you'll really enjoy playing this piece. So let's go over some of the detail. It all starts on the nice notes of the instrument, doesn't it? So F, that's all right, isn't it? Nice in tune part of the instrument. Watch out for those Ds, of course. They can be, D with the octave key can be a notoriously sharp note. And if you just come in after where I've just finished playing there, bar 7, that next note is a D. So just be aware of some of those sharp issues with those notes. So I think try to come in with a slightly soft, slightly whispery sort of sound. Sometimes you see on choral music, on arias, sotto voce, which means kind of under the voice. So it doesn't say that here, but I think if you just play it with a really nice, slightly sort of soft, whispery sound when you come in there, that can make it sound really beautiful. And going through bars 12, 13, 14, I think start to use the sound a bit more here, get a bit more emotion out of the piece and really drive some sound through. So lovely moment that is, but I think we need to just go back a little bit. I've missed a bit that I wanted to talk about. Okay, bar 9, let's have a look at this. Now this, I think, is a really nasty thing to do on a saxophone. So to jump down an octave on the saxophone is a whole different ball game to jumping up the octave. So that jump down from F to F, that's gonna catch a lot of players out. So dotted quaver, semi-quaver, and then I think try and tongue that lower F. It'll just help you kind of point that note and just really aim for that note. I think if you try and slur that without tonguing it, that makes it even more difficult. So I think definitely tongue that F, that lower F. So good luck with that. That's quite nasty, I think. And you'll notice there's a similar thing further down at bar 23, although the rhythm is reversed the other way, which is a lot easier, and the note goes up. So now that's okay that way. I don't mind that. So just going up and the rhythm's the other way around. So that's a fair bit easier, I think. And just be careful how you place these grace notes, I think. I think as we get down to like the last couple of lines, this is where it just gets a little bit tricky. You've just got to learn your notes and rhythms carefully here. So remember, of course, that grace notes are tucked in before the beat. So you've got to hit that D, da-da-dum. So it's the D on the beat, not the grace notes. And then you've got a little bit of semi-quaver action here, but it's not too quick, is it? The general tempo is quite slow. So and then a nice easy F major scale pattern. And then remember here on this next bit that there's a chord before you come in. So it's chord and then okay, so I think that's the words of wisdom over. So I'm going to play the piano track on its own now. See if you can play in time with the piano yourself. Grab your saxophone and your Bluetooth speaker and see how in time you can get it all by yourself. Here we go. Okay, so I think that's it for Caro Mio Ben. Hope you enjoyed that. It's a lovely piece. As I said, I don't think pieces get much nicer than this for ABRSM saxophone. A real gem of a piece, this one. So I hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, of course, and found it useful, don't forget to click that like button. Leave me a complimentary comment in that section below and let me know how you're getting on with grade 3. But that's it for this one. I'll see you on the next video. Bye.